When Deborah Roberts made her first major public appearance after weeks of speculation about her relationship with Al Roker, the world watched in awe. Stepping out in a stunning sapphire blue gown that glistened under the camera lights, Deborah radiated confidence, grace, and quiet strength. The red carpet buzzed, cameras flashed, and within minutes her photos spread across social media like wildfire. Fans were quick to comment, "She looks incredible," one user wrote. Another said, "That's the face of a woman who's finally found peace." But what truly had people talking wasn't just Deborah's elegance, it was Al Roker's absence. For decades, Al and Deborah were one of television's most respected power couples, admired not only for their success, but for their authenticity and devotion. They were the embodiment of partnership through life's highs and lows. Yet on this night, Deborah stood alone, and the world couldn't help but wonder what had changed. Sources close to the couple revealed that Al Roker saw the photos of Deborah's breathtaking appearance, and the moment hit him harder than anyone could have imagined. Gone was the woman he once saw rushing between newsrooms or balancing family life with grace. In her place stood a figure of independence and renewal. One insider shared, "Al couldn't believe how radiant she looked, not just physically, but spiritually. She looked like she had finally let go of the emotional weight she'd been carrying." According to those close to the family, Al has been quietly struggling since their separation. While maintaining his trademark composure in public, friends say that behind closed doors, he's been reflecting deeply about time, priorities, and the quiet spaces that exist between two people after years together. Those reflections have reportedly brought both clarity and heartbreak. For decades, Al's life revolved around early mornings on set, the demanding schedule of live television, and the endless rhythm of public life. Deborah's world, meanwhile, often focused on in-depth journalism, advocacy, and their family. Two brilliant careers, two driven spirits, and over time, those worlds, once beautifully intertwined, began to drift apart. As one family friend put it, they loved each other fiercely, but they were living in different lanes. Sometimes success has a way of pulling you in opposite directions before you even realize it. Now, the world is seeing a new side of Deborah Roberts, one that's strong, centered, and deeply at peace with herself. Her public appearance wasn't just about style, it was about a statement. It said, without words, "I'm doing fine, I found myself again." Fans big say Deborah has thrown herself into meaningful work, from social causes to mentoring young journalists, and is embracing this new phase of life with gratitude and grace. She's not dwelling on heartbreak, one insider said. She's channeling her emotions into purpose. That's who she is. She doesn't break, she builds. Meanwhile, Al Roker's journey seems to be more inward. He's known for his positivity, his humor, and his enduring strength, qualities that have carried him through health challenges and personal struggles alike. But sources say that this time, the emotional weight feels different. He's realizing how much Deborah grounded him, one friend revealed. She was his calm in the chaos, the person who always saw the best in him, even when he couldn't see it himself. Those close to him say Al has been spending more time reflecting, reconnecting with old friends, and reevaluating what truly matters. There's a quiet sense of regret there, not out of bitterness, but out of love. A recognition that sometimes even the most enduring partnerships can reach a point of transformation. In many ways, this chapter isn't about loss, it's about evolution. For Deborah, it's a rediscovery of her individuality. For Al, it's a reckoning with time, priorities, and what love means after decades of togetherness. Insiders say Al has made small efforts to reconnect, calls, thoughtful gestures, gentle attempts to bridge the emotional gap. But Deborah, while warm and gracious, has remained steady and reserved. She respects him deeply, a close source said, but she's also protecting her peace. She's learned that you can love someone and still need space to heal. And that's perhaps the most powerful part of this story, the quiet maturity that comes from acceptance. Fans who have followed their story for years feel deeply invested. Social media has filled with messages of support. Deborah is glowing. This is her renaissance. Al must be realizing what he's lost. Sometimes letting go is the most courageous act of love. But beneath the headlines, this isn't just a celebrity story. It's a very human one. It's about how even the most admired couples, those who have shared decades of love, laughter, and loss, can face moments of profound change. People close to Al and Deborah emphasize that there's no hostility between them. In fact, they still share mutual respect, care, and history that no amount of distance can erase. During a recent interview, Al hinted at this delicate balance, saying softly, "You spend your life building something together, a family, memories, moments, and even if things change, that foundation never disappears." Those words revealed a man who's learning to appreciate love in its purest form, even when it evolves into something different.